Well, Farah, I don't know if you can see, but there is a sign over there on the wall of the cinema behind me that says, "Great nights happen here." Well, it's guaranteed that last night was anything but great for Maple Leafs superstar Mitch Marner. He pulled into the parking lot of this cinema to go to a movie, only to find himself the victim of an armed carjacking, especially concerning for police given there has been a recent spike in carjackings.
It's still frustrating, it still hurts.
The Maple Leafs were not a happy bunch at their end-of-season news conference.
Obviously, that's really scary, and you don't wish that happens to anybody.
The talk was all about losing Game 7 in Round 1 of the playoffs Saturday night, and their teammate, Mitch Marner, the victim of an armed carjacking last night.
Where the victims, a man and a woman in their 20s, were robbed at gunpoint for their vehicle, and that was a Land Rover that was stolen in this incident. Thankfully, the victims were unharmed.
While police would not say who the victims were, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment confirmed in a tweet that Mitch Marner was the unfortunate victim of a carjacking in Etobicoke Monday night. It was 7:45 p.m. when police were called to this parking lot of a Cineplex theater. Marner and a woman believed to be his fiancée handed over the keys to their Range Rover without resisting, and they were unharmed.
Well, I know that he's doing really well, and talking to him this morning, he's in really good spirits considering the situation when you think about it, so I'm just really happy he's okay.
It made me realize, no one's immune to this scenario. Anyone can be a target.
Kaveh Taherazada is another one of the 60 victims who has been carjacked in Toronto so far this year. But unlike Marner, the 28-year-old tried to fight back.
The white guy punches me in the face, punches me in my right eye. I sustained a fracture. Couldn't see very well for a month.
It happened in March when two suspects tried to steal his 2016 Mercedes G-Wagon as he pulled into his garage near Bayview and York Mills.
He just puts his hands in his pocket, pulls out a knife, and I'm like, guys, here's the keys.
Like Marner's Range Rover, Taherazada's Mercedes has yet to be recovered.
To date, we've made over 20 arrests in our carjacking incidents, and these 20 people can be linked to multiple occurrences of the 60 that I just mentioned.
Another tough loss for Mitch Marner, but one his teammates say can be replaced.
Obviously, it's great to see him here today, and can't imagine that that's a very fun experience to go through. So, we're all just glad he's okay.
And as you heard, there have been 60 carjackings so far this year in Toronto alone, compared with 59 in all of last year. Police say that is part of the reason they have created a new organized crime investigative support team. It will target, among other things, the increase in auto thefts in our city.